everybody. So my name is Mfundo. I hope you are well and keeping well. I'm going to just do a short tutorial of the song called Akekho, Ofana now. I think this has been requested probably a few times over the past few months and I hadn't been able to get to it. But finally I'm getting to it, and apologies for the delays. It's just a struggle with time. Hopefully it will help someone. So let's just jump into it. Right, I'm gonna start with just the demo first, how the song is played, and then we can then break it down further. So that's pretty much the song, right? So now what I'll do is I'll try and just play with the metronome and just break what I just did down. So let me just start from the top. So the core of the song, it's in F, right? So it starts on a 1, of course. So the groove goes this way. So I'm just going to play it very slowly. So sorry, and then to the 4, and then on the 2 they do a lick. So this lick is, I'm gonna just play the lick first and then explain what it is. Okay, let's do it slower. And then he joins it with this. Okay, let's try and introduce the metronome and then play all what I've just done, and then I can explain. So let's go. Lick. Sorry. Again. So let's slower that so that it will be easier. Slower maybe by I'm gonna drop it to maybe 10 ppms down. Okay. And then the lick. Sorry, let me start with the lick. Right, and then let's do it slower so that even our beginners can get these. Okay, just going to bring it to 50 really. And go. Again. Right, so, and then of course that's a 4 3 2 5. So first of all, the progression is 1 4 and back to the 1 and then to the 5, and then 1 to the 4 and then to the 2. Then this 2 is the one that has that lick that we just discussed. So the lick is at 6 2 4 6 1 7 6 5 4 3 5, and then 4 3 2 5. So he sort of like slides to the 3. Yeah. And then Sahamba, I think. Wait, what does it say? I forgot the lyrics, but when they do like so that's like basic, and then to the 1, and then to the 5, and then 1, and then 4. So that part is like 1 1 1 and 4 6. Sorry, 4 what? Sorry, 4 6 1 4 and then 6. That's an open. So I have a 1 here, so 6 would be open. So the idea is that because you are on a 4, so a major chord for 4 is made up of 4 6 1. So that's the shape that you'd envision in your head. So that would be so what he did is he inverted that chord. So I think it's a first inversion. Yeah, starting on a 6. So that's the shape that he used. And then he goes back to the 1. And then the rest, it's really like ideas to get to different places. So that's like olden groove. I don't know when was it placed, in Joy 16 if I'm not mistaken. There's some groove that is like this. I'm not sure where I heard it from, but right, and then to the 5. Okay, let's just do it with the metronome. Let me push it a bit. 1 2 3, then 1, and then to the 4, and then 1 again, then to the 5, and then 1 again, and then 4. Put a lick. So literally that's that. So how can then you sort of like get comfortable with playing such things? Then I think first of all, get used to some finger exercises that will enable your fingers to have strength to be able to play such licks. So normally what I do is just to get my hands to have some strength, so I'll take my index finger and my middle finger and do this. Of course you can play with the metronome. I'll try and zoom to my fingers when I edit this video. Hopefully it will be clear. Okay, right? And then I take the next two pairs. So I take the middle finger and the ring finger. And then I take and then after that, so I can then change and up and down, and then do ring finger and pinky. Now what you want to do is to do them in reverse also. That's a bit difficult. and then the other ones too. So the reason you do this, so for example on the lick, so then you use this shape, and then you play your scale back from the one, your major scale. Okay, or maybe one other thing that can help is learning chords. Sorry, but chords are not necessary in this case. So yeah, those exercises should be enough. And then also take the major chord and then take the minor chord also, those two shapes. So for example, it doesn't matter where you start really. For example, if I start here, that's the major chord, right? I'll join with the upper eighth, right? And then this would be my minor, right? So it's like there's a difference. There is a difference. So you learn these shapes: invert, invert, and invert, and then also with this, and then again, sorry. So other than starting here or doing this, do what other shape can we do? Yep, maybe we can do that. Yeah. And then also with the minor chord, so instead of doing this, what we can do is, yeah, or we can do, or what we can do is, let me see, but learn all the shapes essentially. That should be able to help you then to have theory behind what you are doing essentially. Yeah, and I don't know, maybe I'm missing some things, but that should be enough really to get you going with this groove. Of course, you have to give yourself a chance, give yourself time to practice it. Start maybe at 60 BPM, and then you can grind yourself up to maybe 120, 130, depending on how fast you wish to play it. Another thing maybe is just to pause. Do this even when you are watching your Netflix or anything that you are doing, like maybe you are chilling, and then you can just take your bass and just do the picking hand. You can start slow, of course. So let's see if I can go with maybe the metronome. Let's go. But you get the idea. I think what I don't want to do is just to go through theory. There's a lot of channels that go through theory. I just want to show, well, what I figured out, like in terms of how the song is being played. Yeah, and hopefully this helps someone. I'm not promising too much, but I'll try and bring more tutorials. I know I'm doing mostly covers, but I'll try and do more tutorials soon. So cheers, enjoy, and thank you for watching.